What's up, everybody? Welcome. The boys are back.
We
Our
are
brand new
back.
podcast, 20 minutes to Duval, all things
Duval.
Jaguar. Duval. What's up, KT?
Not much, man. Just a little day of work. Here ready to rip some Jags thoughts.
Yeah, man, this is we're back. We had a lot of fans follow the Brute Opinions podcast that we had, and we're branching out to this brand new. As you guys know, we're diehard, passionate Jaguar fans from day one of existence, and we are excited to recap and live the season with everybody and hear your thoughts and give you from a super fan's point of view. We don't work for the team. We don't work for a network.
We're
This is
not fucking
honest feelings.
experts.
We are not experts, dude. But KT, what's going on, man? How are you pumped up for this season upon us? It's here. We got one preseason game away, and it's next week. Cuts are happening, and it's go time.
Yeah, dude. I'm so fucking pumped for this season. Like, you know me. I'm pumped fucking 24/7, 365 with the Jags. There's no rest or relaxation when it comes to them with me. But no, dude, I'm really pumped for this year. Like, the most pumped I've ever been.
This is the first time in existence, maybe ever, that we have some legitimate, serious hope. And it's not KT's
Drinking the
Kool-Aid hope.
Kool-Aid in
This is
fucking February
I'm
after
even
the Super Bowl.
I'm even have the Kool-Aid. Not as full glass of yours, but I still feel really good. This is the first time in a while we've had
And
hope,
that's a
KT.
lot for you to be there, especially you've been earlier than normal this year.
Usually I don't pick it up till August 1st, but I was into July, I was into June, I was following. I know you're in March 1st, you're dialed in, but I was kind of feeling it when, it's just exciting. I needed my decompression time from the Bills game.
Yeah, no, I'm so stoked, dude. I was thinking today, it's like, what's it gonna be like when the Jags are hosting the AFC Championship game in a stadium that's only holding 40,000 people and it's under construction? I'm
It,
thinking, what the NFL is gonna fucking hate that. The media is gonna hate that, and it's gonna be something that's I'm just gonna love every second of it.
it's totally Jacksonville Jaguars, though, to host an AFC championship in a limited capacity stadium.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it's the Jacksonville Jaguars thing to do, man.
Yeah, it would only be fitting. We're going to build this brand new stadium and we're going to have be a Super Bowl champion before we get in it and probably suck once we get in it.
And then have a year away from the stadium next year as the
Yeah.
reigning Super Bowl champions, and then host
And
the AFC Championship game in Orlando. We're getting
yeah,
ahead of ourselves, right?
yeah. Let's talk about this season. What do we got coming, dude? What the most hyped up in the whole existence of the franchise since 1995. We've never been so sure. I mean, obviously, maybe Mark Brunell, but we've never been so sure as we have been right now who our starting quarterback is.
Yeah, I think there's two people that are responsible. It's Liam Coen and Trevor fucking Lawrence, dude. That's the reason why we're so pumped.
And there's some other people to think about in that building. Gladstone,
Oh yeah.
Baselli. I think Baselli, and you know me, I have my opinions about Baselli. But I think as the as some of the guys call him, the hoodie. But to have him running the helm, change the culture of this franchise, I do. And then Gladstone and Coen, this is just different. It's different. It feels different than year two of Peterson, which we were all hyped for that too. But this year feels different, and I still think the Jaguars are a small market team and not getting the respect that they should. And I bet you Liam Coen likes it very much.
Oh yeah, and the thing is we're not being bullied anymore, dude. Like that's the best part about it. We
We're
are
the
the bullies.
bulliers.
We're going to be the bullies now.
Did
Yeah.
you see Baker Mayfield's press conference after the first joint practice? He said the Jaguars pushed us around, they out physicaled us, and if this was a real season game, we had no chance of winning.
Yeah, and Baker doesn't say that shit about anybody.
No.
The way he is, but yeah, dude. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. They said we totally dominated the last 2 days of joint practice with the Bucks. No shit, Trevor was throwing blows yesterday, I heard. Or not
It
blows. Apparently, it was
Yeah,
just a minor little scuffle
he
there, but
broke up,
he was
or
right in the center of it, which is
he was in
awesome.
the scuffle or whatever.
He's
But
Steezy Trev now with that grill, man. That's what it is.
this new preseason format with the games are tough to
Bullshit.
watch. I mean, a lot of these guys, as I've heard all over, the talk shows, these guys are your UFL players, your bouncers in nightclubs, your,
Right.
going to sell insurance, but the joint
Just
practices
looking
have
for a
become,
chance.
yeah, I mean, these joint practices have become so huge. And, Liam wasn't happy with the Carolina, with the New Orleans game. He wasn't happy with the first Carolina practice. They got it together round two because he threatened he was going to play the starters in that game. And they showed up on that second joint practice. And he was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, going into that practice, he was pissed right off with their week of work. Plus, the week prior, how they started slow. And then they showed up that day against Carolina and continued for 2 days against Tampa. And Liam's like, he did threaten those assholes. Hey, you guys think this is going to be
Yeah.
easy? We're not ready yet, man.
This game on Friday night is going to be really tough to watch. But there's some fringe. I mean, if you start thinking about the construction of this roster, it's hard to get to 53. It's there are going to be some guys that have been Jaguars. These outlying guys, like at the defensive back position, you've got guys that you need to have in there, for special teams, but are never going to play. But they're special teams guys. Has Caleb Ransaw done enough to, because Jalen Husky, Husky's been the guy in the preseason that has made that hustle play that he made in New Orleans. I know it was a bad play, but he just showed his heart.
Yeah.
Is Caleb Ransaw showing enough? You haven't really heard much of him. That
No,
could
they
be
talked
good.
about him on Happy Hour this week where they were talking about, well, one, he's not going to get cut because he was a high draft pick. He's
It's
third pick
tough to
last
cut.
year.
It's
But
tough to cut
that
that.
this year is like a rookie year for him. Like they're
Yeah.
treating him like a rookie. They're looking at it like he's a rookie, and that's the way. Like so, Husky could come in and take. If he's showing more, who knows? But yeah,
And this defense is going to be tough to construct. I think the offense is much easier. The big question mark is how many tight ends are you going to hold? How many linemen are you going to hold? Some of those fringe guys, like how healthy is Makari? Are we starting him on the IR? Tight end wise, these two rookies, Boerkacher and Koziel, are really showed up. Strange is your guy. You gave money to Morris, and he's a great special teams player. Are you going to keep three tight ends? Are you going to keep
or
four
four.
tight ends? Yeah, they're talking about
Yeah,
playing
those last
this.
few roster spots are going to be like where they keep that extra player, whether it's D line, secondary, running back room. I mean, Abdullah looked good the other night,
Yeah, there's
and
going
the
to be
Quinn
a good
Allen could end up
there.
being
There's going
starting
to
the
be a
season. Not
good. Yeah, if he's not 100% healthy, do you put Allen on the 4-week IR to make roster space and give the Abdullah that? I mean, who's going to return punts for you? That's a big question mark. If we talk about, do we have a
Hunter's got it
couple?
right. Maybe not all the
Well,
time, but
well, I'm glad you brought that up because that bringing up a big. If I'm the Jacksonville Jaguars,
and we're
I
about to pay him. Hopefully,
I need to pay Parker Washington before week 1. You know why? Is because after the season he's going to cost a lot more money.
yeah.
He needs to be paid before the season starts because I have a feeling that he is going to have a year and it's going to be costly if the Jags drag their feet on this.
And that's the thing, man. It's like I know they have a number and they want to get to a number, and probably the number isn't even where he, based on limited work, he really has only had one season of what he did last year. And of course, I think this year he's going to be even better. But like, they can do whatever they want with the fucking salary cap. So I don't understand why. I mean, we see teams do it all the time. We're like, why doesn't our fucking team do that? Like,
Yeah,
why are we doing that? Like,
it's
pay guys and then figure it out.
yeah, they do. And you've got some other contractual situations. I mean, Parker Washington, and then you've got some issues at offensive line. Like Ezra Cleveland is having an unbelievable training camp. Um, and it's because he's a contract year. But how do you give him money moving forward if you've just drafted?
They won't, because they got the guys
Yeah,
replace him next year.
you drafted Pregnon. You gave up a 6th pick to this lineman that we don't really know much about, Fa'alele or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he drafted Milan last year, which is the other guard.
And they're big on Monheim. Ezra Cleveland is, and the good thing
that Monheim should start the season, or if not, be ousting.
Yeah,
Dainty better not get hurt in the first few weeks. He may not get his job.
I think that Cleveland definitely it's good for us for this season because he's gonna play for his money.
Yeah.
And Parker, that's why I think we got to get Parker done before the season starts.
Well, it's interesting to see what the O-line, how it even all shakes up, because like even now it's looking like Harrison's your left and Van Lannen's going to right, and that Ezra might move to right guard. Because
I think Ezra is right. I mean, and I think Pregnon's going to play at left guard.
Start at left, and then you got Hainsey in the center, and if not, Monheim ends up taking over there. Now you got you got your whole young core built minus Ezra. Ezra leaves, and then you insert Milan or whoever else they draft next year.
2 weeks ago, the offensive line was a major issue. We couldn't even field people we had to go to 7-on-7 practices.
I think they signed another veteran.
It's just depth, probably to get through this game on Friday night.
Probably.
They were only, I think in one segment of practice, they could only do 7-on-7s because they couldn't put any linemen out there. It's a problem. But now as soon as Cole Van Landen gets healthy, it's the C's part. And it's like, oh, it's not an issue anymore. Yeah, but is Van Landen ready to go? I mean, my daughter's just got off an ACL injury, and I couldn't imagine coming off of that ACL injury and being able to play in an NFL football game.
Yeah.
And
the weight differential, the carrying the weight he has to carry, pushing the people around, he's got to push, planning, all that stuff. He's doing individual work. So
I've seen the videos. Now there was talk that he would have played at Buffalo last year in the playoff game. Did you hear those things come out today?
Yeah.
Really? Like, he's a beast. I mean, that's what you need you need those hogs on the offensive line.
I didn't see that interview, but apparently I saw clips, but if the thing I was watching, the volume was really low. I couldn't get it to go higher, but apparently like they even talked like the Harrison switch wasn't like some over the night thing. Like it's something that they discussed in depth with Van Landen and
he played left. He played left tackle in college. I mean, it was only a matter of time. It's just they had Cam Robinson there, which was tied up, and then Walker Little.
And then he had a shitty second year where he didn't really show.
We didn't even talk about
last year.
We didn't even talk about Walker Little when we talked about our offensive line.
He's just a tough guy at this point.
He started to play good, which kept Harrison over in the right tackle, and now it's just inevitable. He's got to move over there. Injuries may have forced him over there, or maybe it didn't. I don't know.
Right.
But there's one position that we have we got a quarterback controversy, Kenny, in Jacksonville. A backup quarterback controversy.
Isn't that funny, man?
It is. Poor Nick Mullins, man. He has been on the downside of it. He did look better against Carolina. Like, his balls weren't floating. Like, he was better. I mean, I feel better. Not that we're going to go win the Super Bowl if Trevor gets hurt, but I feel better that they could call plays where Nick Mullins could do it.
He was also playing with 3s and 4s, man. I mean, it wasn't like they had
It's hard to evaluate when you're playing against those guys.
Yeah, and I know he was playing against the first string Panthers. Yeah, and they were going up against the first string Panthers defense like the other night. That interception he threw in the New Orleans game was horrendous, but that's what a backup quarterback's going to do. He doesn't have the arm to zip it in. But dude, I'm not worried if he has to spot fill in for a couple years. Nick Mullins won games and started in this league.
Yeah, I think a lot of his heat has been a little unwarranted. I know Jacksonville fans have been in uproar about his floats and stuff like that, but he knows the system.
Liam and Grant to run a system if he's got to be, he's going to have a full week of game planning. He's going to be the guy getting all the starter reps.
Yeah. Let's not talk this into fruition.
I know. Well, this is the whole point, right? It's a backup quarterback controversy because everyone seems to be worried about who's backing up Trev.
Yeah, but at this point,
fucking Trevor goes down, man.
What people have to understand at this point, you're not signing a backup quarterback. I mean, it's August. This system is so complicated. Nick knows the system. the only other person that I think that could come into this system and at least not be lost would be someone like Will Levis, who played at Kentucky. I know
Yeah.
it's not great, but you got to look at the lineage, unless you're going to get Baker Mayfield, which isn't going to happen. But
Yeah, the only thing is like the language might be something, or maybe this
it's
fucking
probably
Kyle Trask.
much
Is
more.
Kyle Trask still in the league? Is he still back up in Tampa?
I'm pretty sure he is. But the thing that's weird about it is, like, even Chris was the he even said the terminology was different.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was really quarterback controversy. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
There
that's
it is.
funny.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how you know we're a good team when people are worried about who the backup fucking quarterback's going to be.
Right.
You're not worried about anything else, like, because everything else is set. This is a
Yeah.
good team, built
But
partly from the last regime, and then developed with this one.
what do you think about these rivalry uniforms that have come out?
Oh, it's the topic of the fucking day, isn't it, man?
It
Like
is.
everybody's losing their shit over it. I like them, man. And the
They're
more
clean. Yeah.
they're clean
It's
looking, I think the teal helmet's awesome. And like I wasn't a big fan at first of the Jaguar print thing, but I saw something that they actually like in that print. There's like different districts of Jacksonville that are like coded in there like words, like different aspects of the city, like different neighborhoods, different thing. So I mean, it's all about the city, and then like going against your rivals. So like being
yeah.
bold and stuff. I think they look clean. They're not going to wear them every game. They're going to wear them like 1 or 2 times this year.
Yeah, I mean the things that this franchise are doing for this city, what's about to happen in the next couple of years. This stadium, I'm so happy that they didn't go off-site, that they're doing it right there because there's nothing like it coming over that Hart Bridge and
Yeah,
seeing that stadium ready to go for game day, pulling in the tailgaters lot. I wonder if the tailgaters lot's still going to exist. I don't know how big this stadium is going to expand, but the tailgaters lot is always special. We've parked there for years and years, and I'm so glad it's going to be different coming over the Hart Bridge and seeing that whatever that
the
color,
thing that
white
looks like a
color.
spaceship. Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I mean, I just was out in Las Vegas not too long ago, and Allegiant Stadium looks unbelievable with that black. It looks like, a Star Wars Darth Vader type deal. I don't think ours is going to be like that, but you know,
it's the
What did
stadium
Mark
of the
Lamping
future, and
say?
that's what they're calling it, man. The fact that it's
Yeah,
going to have a cover and still be exposed to the outdoors, like there's going to be no AC in there, but that cover is supposed to drop the temperature inside like 15 degrees from what it is outside. Plus how there's always that nice breeze off the St. John's. It's going to create like its own like natural AC system. It's
yeah, like
awesome, man.
yeah. I was wondering. There's. I know I heard some talk about they don't know what kind of turf it's going to be yet. If it's going to be artificial or it's going to be real grass.
Oh, it's always been grass. Keep it grass. That's what the
Yeah, but
players
it
want
could be a logistics issue, like what they
because
do
of
in Arizona,
all
where
the
they
big
have to,
stuff they want to toast.
yeah, where they have to care for it outside and roll it in. So I don't know. It'll be interesting if they have the space and stuff like that. But it's great to be a Jacksonville Jaguar fan right now. Have we ever said that?
No.
Yeah. I mean, it's
A
us.
couple times in life, I think,
Yeah.
as a fan, we've said it.
And the old, Dewey Winger was always the Jags.
There's always
And,
the Jags, man.
God rest, Dewey off in Arizona. But,
I know. Isn't that
he,
sad?
one of the greatest lines ever. They marketed the hell out of it. I have a
That was a
towel.
great run
I
that
have a
year.
towel somewhere from the playoff game that says it's always the Jags.
Yeah.
But Kenny, this is a nice little introductory pod to what we're going to be bringing fans, 2 fans of Jacksonville coming at you. Honestly, 20 minutes to Duval, quick hits. I'm excited.
Me too, bud.
I hope,
Can't wait to see what the season brings and the fun and the
yeah,
roller coaster event that's about to take place.
yeah, Jacksonville is the best roller coaster ride in the business. But you know what we do? We're going to be bringing news, pregame, postgame, all the stuff. So tune in. All you Brute Opinions fans, hop over if you like the Jags and listen up. So We love you guys and we look forward to it. You everybody have a good night.
Peace.
Peace.